I will just record this class. See, all of you in ACC, you have seen the, different types of errors. Okay, but in SAP S/4HANA, you do see the different types of errors and all. Okay, before that, when we are dealing with the main concepts like leading ledgers and non-leading ledgers concepts and all, how we can able to maintain our own leading ledgers and non-leading ledgers. Basically, in real-time systems and all, we do maintain the leading ledgers and non-leading ledgers. When it comes to my client, so we do maintain standard systems only, like OL, and when it comes to the non-leading ledgers also, we used to maintain the different types of things. And at the same time, leading ledger, okay, may vary from non-leading ledger. Okay, good. So why? Because in the leading ledger, the standard system configurations will be there. In the non-leading ledger, customization configurations will be there. That is not the customization configuration. That is just a value to assign these things to the non-leading ledgers and leading ledgers. Why? Because you will come to know the point when it comes to the postings of the GLs and all. Okay, today is the very important class, and at the same time, after the completion of this class, okay, I will show you how these transport requests are moving. Okay, and also I will show you the real-time scenario, how you are moving the transport request from one server to another server if we have two servers. Okay, like development servers and quality servers and production servers. Okay, maximum to maximum. When you are practicing with the demo, you cannot find these three servers. Okay, try to understand the point, and at the same time, you will going to have only one server. So which is development, which is testing, and which is production. Okay, that is why we don't have any options to show you the different types of things. Okay. Don't worry. Okay, good, ma'am. Go to the SAP system and try to log in into the SAP system. Okay, so based on the accounting groups only, we can able to create the GL accounts, right? And you have seen the postings in ECC also. Okay, are you getting my points? And at the same time, you have seen the field status controlling things. Okay, how we can able to control the field status things and all. And at the same time, today I will show you one thing, all of you. See, for your batch, I'm doing one thing. Okay, the thing is that here I will just forward this thing. See, for SAP S/4HANA for ECC, so I'm adding some links. Okay, you don't worry. At the end of the batch, okay, ma'am, can you open this chat box, ma'am? Just download these things. You don't worry, all of you. So all these things are private links. Okay, so which are not public links and all. I'm giving you the mail ID access to each and every person. These access to the each and every person who has given the mail IDs and all. Okay, so that is why I'm asking for your mail IDs. So we have done with the infrastructure complete configurations in SAP S/4HANA. Okay, that link is there. Global settings complete configurations. That link is there. General ledger configurations in SAP S/4HANA. Okay, that link is also there. Okay, So please try to understand the points that I will arrange each and every class in a order wise. Okay. You will going to have a lot of points when it comes to the project and all. And at the same time, if you are in one project and you have, you are not remembering the things properly. Okay, you can just come back to this structure. Based on the structure wise and only you do have videos, okay, like order wise videos. But when it comes to the YouTube and all, you will not going to have any order wise videos. Okay, just try to understand the point. I will merge the concept, and at the same time I will not going to upload total a video in the YouTube. And so I will just cut some parts, okay, after some classes and all, and I will upload the things. But when it comes to the your mail ID access and all, automatically you will going to have full video. Why? Because all these things are private links. Okay. So for each and every class, I will add the things. Okay. Okay. Okay, all of you. Ma'am, close this thing and go to this SAP system. Okay. Creation of the new GL accounts using transaction code FS00. Okay. Go to the transaction code FS00. Okay, right. So go to this company code, ma'am, or else you do one thing, ma'am. Go to the create option. Now just open the new session, remove this thing, open the new session and go to the transaction code OBD4 to find out the GL account groups. Now OBD4, ma'am. Go to the transaction code OBD4. Okay, go to the position and give your chart of accounts that we have created earlier. Okay, so same thing. We will going to take the example of this thing, that is rent also. Um, that is in administration cost 400200. Okay, go to the transaction code FS00 or else screen and try to create the. Go to the create option. And give the GL account 400200 and this change your company code and give your company code. Okay, and all of you, there is a one difference between ECC and SAP S/4HANA. And when it comes to the, tabs like type or description tab, you do have control in chart of accounts. Okay, that is DUR. What is a GL account type? Okay, is it a primary cost element or it is a balance sheet accounts or anything? Okay, and at the same time, you will not going to have GL account type. You will going to have GL account type, whether it is related to the balance sheet account or P&L account. But when it comes to the SAP S/4HANA, there is a GL account type. So it is having a different types of things. What are those things, all of you? Balance sheet account and at the same time non-operating expenses or income account, and you do have primary cost or revenue account and secondary cost accounts also. Okay, so particularly these any GL accounts that you create in FS00 in SAP S/4HANA, is it related to the what type of GL account that you are handling? Okay, based on that, it will be directed to the field status group. Okay, automatically based on the GL account types and all, for all valid accounting things and all, you don't have line item, you don't have any line item display, right? So you do have only one sort key. Okay, why? Because why line item displays are not there? Okay, see all of you, in ECC line item display option is there, but in SAP S/4HANA line item display option is not there. Why line item display option is not there, and what is the exact use of this line item display? You know it very well. When you post the business transaction in SAP FICO S/4HANA and ECC, okay, you will going to have the clarity data. We can call it as a porting data. Okay, you can download all these things through Excel. Okay, and at the same time, why this line item display is not there? Why? Because it is completely assigned with the universal general ledgers. Okay, so whatever the postings that you are doing, automatically based on the ledger wise report will be generated. Okay, ledger wise report will be generated, and at the same time there is a one option that is sort key. So sort key, you know it very well. So based on that sort key only, you can estimate the process. Okay, you can estimate the order wise process, how many entries that you have posted. So I mean, based on the sort key you have posted, or based on the non-sort key you have posted. That is the important thing. And all these things are generally assigned with the leading ledgers and all. Okay, why? Because in universal general ledger, you will have different types of options. After the completion of this creation of the GL accounts and all, we can able to move to this universal general ledger. Okay, take out the GL account type as primary cost element now. So primary cost in revenue, right? You know it very well. That we can call it as a P&L account. And in the accounting group, take out the accounting group, that is administration cost, and short text is a rent account, and GL long text is also rent account. Go to the control data automatically. So in the control data tab, all of you, have you seen this line item display? No, right? We haven't seen any line item display field. We do have only open item management and clearing special into the ledger documents, and at the same time that we can call it as ledger groups and all. We do have sort keys. Okay, when it comes to the I mean accounts payables and accounts receivables, you will try to learn the points like that. That is clearing special to ledger accounting type. So open item management is only used for the balance sheet accounts of you. So if you keep the P&L accounts and all, automatically system will not able to take out this GL accounts. Why? Because see, when you are dealing with the bank reconciliation statements and all, and also with the help of vendor transactions and customer transactions and all, open item management GL account should be there in that bank reconciliation statements based on the valuation keys. Okay, there will be a transaction keys to all of you when it comes to the bank reconciliation statements and all. So you will try to learn the pointer, but now we have to give the sort key only. So sort key will be based on the posting dates only. We can able to post the invoices. Okay, order wise invoices we will going to post. Okay, and balance in local currencies. I mean, accounting currency is INR. Why? Because our company code currency is INR. And the next one is creator bank interest. In the creator bank interest, the field status group will be Z001. Okay, so yesterday you have seen it very well, right? At the same time in SAP S/4HANA, it will look like this only. Okay, click on the enter, go to the save button and save it. All of you in SAP S/4HANA, you will try to find out the languages also. Okay, if the language is not perfect for the particular type of company codes, automatically system will not going to show you the things, and at the same time system will not going to save the GL documents that you want to create. Okay, that is the major advantages for this SAP S for HANA. Why? Because when you are posting the different types of invoices and all with the help of these GL accounts, okay, automatically if the GL account is not in a perfect mode, okay, if you are not giving the all the fields for the GL accounts and all, automatically when it comes to the invoices, so system will not going to post the invoices. System will throw you an error. Okay. Now, when it comes to our scenario, it is fine. Okay, good. Then next, what is the next group? Go to that accounting group. Go to that accounting group. Current assets 200 100. See, all of you, you don't have any job in creation of the jail accounts and all. For our testing wise configurations testings, I'm just showing you the testing things and all. If you face any error and how you can able to answer these things. Okay, that is very important. And go to the GL account type. Go to the GL account type and try to give the balance sheet account. And at the same time in accounting group, you do have current assets accounting group. Any bank account you can able to create it. Control data, just give the short key as 01 is the short key. We can call it as a. See, for every field there will be some configurations, all of you. Without doing the configurations, you cannot fill these fields blindly. Okay, see, you have to learn what is the purpose of this field. Okay, if you don't learn the what is the purpose of this field, automatically in interview you will be in a blind position. Okay, you will not going to understand the topics clearly when they ask one question. Take out the things from 0005 bank accounts. Click on the enter and go to the save button and save it. Yes. Yes, balance sheets are in a local currencies. Yes. Can you give /n, ma'am? And now I will show you the thing, all of you. Okay. Go to this Word document, ma'am, and try to write down the document. Okay, when I make some changes in any documents and on, so you can just save this document after this session, go to the chat box and try to send the file in the chat box. Okay, so after the creation of new GL account using transaction code FS00, you do have 1 point now. So click on the enter and try to insert 1 pointer. So universal journal ledger. Universal journal ledgers here. Universal journal ledger. Not the general, journal. JOURNAL. Journal ledger. Using transaction code. Using transaction code FINSC. I will try to paste this thing in chat box. Try to take out that thing now. FINSC underscore ledger. Using this transaction code, you will monitor what is the posting period that has been assigned to the ledger and what is the fiscal year variant that has been assigned to the ledger and all. Okay, but when it comes, this is the demo server, right, all of you? Okay, so that is why you will going to face a lot of errors. Okay, some of the people, they don't know, okay, what is the ledger, how we can able to assign the company code to the ledgers and all, how we are maintaining the accounting principle, whether this posting period is assigned to the leading ledger or not, whether this fiscal year variant is assigned to the leading ledgers or not. You will going to face a lot of errors, I mean based on the system wise also. Okay, if there are no errors, and I mean if that persons are assigned each and every ledger to the particular type of company codes, okay, whatever the company codes that they have created, okay, that would be, I mean there would be no errors. But when it comes to the, if that person is not assigned their ledgers, I mean any standard ledgers to their company codes, automatically what will happen, all of you, this is the demo server, right, it will throw you an error. Okay, so you will going to see it will going to take a lot of time to clear this errors and all. Okay, so then next, after the universal general ledger using transaction code FINSC underscore ledger, you will have one point. Okay, make sure that posting period variant is assigned to the leading ledger with company code. Posting period variant is assigned to the leading ledger with company code. A leading ledger with company code. The next, ninth point. Fiscal year variant is assigned to the leading ledger with company code. Why? Because all of you, why I'm telling these points are important. Why? Because in the fiscal year you have mentioned V3 variants and K4 variants. Okay, April to March, January to December, and at the same time in the fiscal year you have mentioned all these points. And now when it comes to the posting periods and all, you have opened all these posting things and all. But when it comes to the ledger concept, if that posting period is not at all assigned to the ledgers and all with the help of company codes, automatically what will happen? It will throw you an error. Okay, so no general ledger has been assigned to the particular company codes and all. Okay, universal general ledger is the main important concept, and we do have one class on the ledger, on leading ledger, currencies, group currencies and all. You don't worry. Okay, I will just handle the things in a proper manner. And at the same time, to learn these universal general ledgers, okay, in interview point of view, they will ask you more questions on the universal general ledger. In ECC, no one will going to ask you the questions like ledgers and non-leading ledgers, but in SAP S4 HANA, automatically they will ask you. Okay, why? Because I think so most of the people can't learn the SAP S4 HANA until you have the real-time experience. Okay, so that is the another thing. Good. Go to the SAP system and try to execute this transaction code FINSC underscore ledger. Okay, can you continue this thing, ma'am? Okay, see all of you, we do have different types of ledgers. OL or else 0L. We can call it as a leading ledger. Okay, And at the same time, this leading ledger is a main ledger, and ledger type that we can call it as a standard ledger. Okay, and the next one is extension ledger type. Okay, it is in also in a standard journal. Okay, what is the underlying ledger that we have? Okay, see, underlying ledgers means what, all of you? See, whatever the postings that you do in leading ledgers, those will be assigned to the underlying ledgers. I mean, if you have underlying ledgers, and most probably you have to know the difference between leading ledgers and non-leading ledgers. Okay, first I will just explain you about the leading ledgers. Okay, I mean, why I am explaining leading ledger. See, that is the another concept, that is another class we will going to learn the leading ledger concept and all. Okay, non-leading ledgers, accounting groups and currencies and global currencies, conversions, testings and all. We will going to learn it. But when you are assigning one thing to the, I mean, posting periods variance and fiscal year variance to the leading ledger with the help of company codes and all, what do you mean by leading ledger? So the leading ledger is based on the accounting principles that are of the consolidated financial statements. Okay, in, I mean, foreign currency revaluation, you will going to have the accounting principles, and in asset accounting, we will going to have the accounting principles and all. Okay, in accounting principles, okay, what are the things that are there in SAP? Okay, so see, the main important thing is that, I mean, whatever the accounting principles that you are maintaining, okay, these things should be assigned to the particular company code, and these company codes are there in leading ledger and non-leading ledger. Okay, you got my point? And these accounting principles are the rules, okay, for legal accounting and financial statements. Okay, and it deals with how companies record and report their financial data based on the leading ledger. You got my point? I mean, when it comes to the foreign currency revaluations and asset accounting, you will try to understand the thing of the accounting principle. Okay, don't be in a depth mode. Okay, we are in, I think so, 4th class only. Okay, and the main important thing is that you know it very well. Only one leading ledger can be defined. Okay, so either it is standard ledger or it is your ledger. Okay, see, whatever the things that you are going to define, you can define it in new entries. Okay, see, you most probably most of the clients, they use the standard ledger, those things system defined ones. Okay, but the thing is that if they want any customization leading ledgers and non-leading ledgers, on that scenario, we just create the leading ledger and non-leading ledger. So now it is not at all important to create any leading ledgers and non-leading ledgers. Okay, or else just go to the new entries, ma'am. Same thing will be there. Okay, so we will give the ledger and ledger name. Is it related to the leading? If it is related to the leading, we can just tick mark the leading. And if you have underlying ledger, okay, automatically you will just give the underlying ledger. Okay, and the next one is valuation view. Okay, subtype valuations. See, all these things are particularly related to the foreign currency revaluations. When it comes to that topic, we will try to learn more things. And at the same time, come back, ma'am. Or don't, no need to create anything on you. Why? Because you have standard ledgers. What is the difference between leading ledger and non-leading ledger? Okay, that is the thing only I'm telling you. Okay, no worries. This non-leading ledgers are called as extension ledgers, basically. Okay, you know it very well. In the extension ledger, go to this extension ledger, ma'am. Just anything, any extension ledger. There is a tab, right? Extension ledger tab. Open the extension ledger tab. There is a tab, extension ledger type. Okay, here standard journal ledgers is there. Okay, open this drop down option. Anything. See all of you. Standard journal entries. Okay, line items with the technical numbers. Okay, deletion possible. Line items with the technical numbers, no deletion is possible. Journal entries for valuation differences. Okay, so that is your choice. Based on the configurations only, we can able to give all these things. Okay, so that is why I'm not just taking the any line items. Why? Because standard journal entries only you do have line items. Okay, so that is the main important thing. Yes, for the Ranjit question, non-leading ledgers are based on the local accounting principles. Okay, and you can perform assignments of ledger to company code from the ledger menu. You know it very well, right? So the main important is, the basic use of this non-leading is this non-leading ledger is used for maintaining books in accounting principles other than groups accounting principles, whatever the standard things that you have created. Okay, and whatever the new things that you are going to create. Okay, this non-leading ledger is used for maintaining the books in accounting principle other than groups accounting principle. Okay, what are those leading ledger accounting principle? Now you got the little bit understanding of the leading ledger and non-leading ledger. In the leading ledger, what will be there, and non-leading ledger, what will be there. Okay, so in non-leading ledgers you do have accounting principles. In leading ledgers also you do have accounting principle. For the external reportings only we use the non-leading ledgers. Okay, for your question, what is the question? What is the difference between this leading ledger What is your question? Wait for one time. Okay, what is the difference between leading ledger and non-leading ledger? Little bit confusion. Okay, but don't take any confusions and on here. See, the ledgers in financial statements created for the countries, okay, where the company registers are called as leading ledgers. You got my point? And the ledgers in financial statements created for the other countries are called as non-leading ledgers. Okay, you got my point, right? So now your company code is in one country, that is India. We can call it, okay, whatever the transactions that you post, okay, in a particular company code ledger, that we can call it as a leading ledger. You do have the different types of company codes in different countries, right? So how you can able to maintain the report based on the non-leading ledger only? You cannot assign leading ledger to the different types of company codes. Just try to understand the point. You can able to create the non-leading ledgers for other types of company codes which are existed in another countries. Okay. Have you got my point? Okay, right, no issue all of you. So what we need to do is, ma'am, select this leading ledger O0L. Select this leading ledger 0L and go to the company code settings for the ledgers left side under the company code settings for the ledger. Errors are 0 and how many warning messages are there? Posting period variant is empty. See, all of you, that is the thing only. I'm just giving you the answers that. Okay, posting period variant is empty for ledger 0L, company code 0004. You got my point, all of you? Okay, no worries. We will continue this thing. Just go to the continue option. So go to the position, ma'am, and try to find out your company code. Go to the position and try to find out your company code. DUR1. Okay, so see here, there is no any global currencies types. Okay, we will assign the global currencies when it comes to the leading ledgers and non-leading ledgers configurations. Okay, and the next one is see, you do have a lot of currency types. Okay, just understand the point, all of you, how many currency types that you can maintain in the ledger based on your company code. Okay, how many currency types we can able to maintain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
One
8
local
currencies
currency.
we can able to maintain.
One local currency and two document currency.
See, anything. How we can say one local currency and two document currencies? If you have group currencies and if you have different types of business things and all, you can able to maintain different types of things. Okay. Okay, that is the another thing based on the group currencies and all. Okay, I'm just showing you the screen. Okay, how many currency types are there? Okay, in particular leading, I mean, based on the leading ledgers with the help of company codes. What is the confusion that you have? Okay, that is last message, right? Okay, okay, good, all of you. See, when they asked one question on the leading edges currency types, how many currencies? 8 currencies are there. Okay, free, you can able to define 8 currencies here. Okay, so I mean, based on your things, okay, based on your company codes and all, okay, you can able to maintain it. Okay, so as Irfan was saying that, so one company code currencies and two document currencies, that is your choice. Okay, so based on their clients, they're using like this. So maybe the company code currencies and group currencies are vary from client to client. So please understand the things. Okay, can you just come to the right side, ma'am? See, what is the physical year variant that we have created? Okay, all these things are assigned to the particular leading ledgers and non-leading ledgers. Okay, with the help of company codes. Drag it to the right side. You will going to have fiscal year variant DY and posting period variant PPVD. Okay, see all of you. The main important thing is that for company code FAST, physical year variant is not assigned, posting period variant is not assigned. Observe the thing. FAST, FG10 and FG20. Okay, physical year variants and posting period variants are not assigned. Automatically, when it comes to the posting of the GL account, okay, GL document or anything, automatically they will going to face the error that your ledger is having the posting period and fiscal year variant, and you haven't assigned this fiscal year variant and posting period variant based on your company code to the ledger. So that is why we can able to use these things. Okay, now what we can do is everything is fine. Select this company code, ma'am, and go to the accounting principles for ledgers. So everything is fine. So we have assigned, that is why it is showing fiscal year variant and posting period variant. See, some of the people, they don't assign fiscal year variant and posting period variant. You can just see these things. Okay, go to the accounting principles for ledgers and company code. Go to the accounting principle. See, there is no any accounting principle for our company code. So we just assign the standard accounting principle that we can call it as a gap. Okay, so go to the new entries. Go to the new entries. Try to assign the accounting principle. So which was, I mean, which is there in the drop down option. Go to the drop down option. Try to find out the gap. That is standard accounting principles and all. GAAP. No. GAAP will be there. Okay, so general accepted accounting principle, that is a standard principle of all of you. Okay, I will show you how we can able to assign accounting principle to the ledgers when it comes to the foreign currency revaluations and asset accounting and all. See, there is a huge difference in the ECC and SAP as for HANA. Okay, configurations and all, and at the same time, much difference you can find out in SAP new asset accounting. Okay, in SAP as for HANA. Click on the enter ma'am and go to the save button and save it. Good. So this is a cloud server, right? All of it. It will going to take some time, okay, to save the details and all. So please be patient at what you are doing. Yes, continue. See, if you face any errors regarding with all these things, okay, if you are not finding, I mean, if you are finding any red mark errors and all, you can just try to contact with your server management people. Okay, why? Because they have given you the wrong server based on the ledgers wise also. Now this server is fine, you don't worry. Give /n ma'am, and now we can able to post the GL document using transaction code FB50. Okay, so in that thing we will going to see how many records that we are finding. I mean, how many errors that we are going to find. Give the document date, and most probably, so try to deactivate this item categories now, that is document splittings. Give /n and go to the transaction code SM30. So just try to deactivate this thing. Okay, remove the table view ma'am. Just give v underscore FAGL underscore split underscore act. FAGL underscore split SPLIT underscore ACT act. Go to the maintain option now. Go to the position now. Give your company code and just tick mark on this inactive option. Go to the save button and save it. Right. Give /n ma'am and come back to this transaction code AFB50. Give the document date and change your company code now. First, go to the company code above and change your company code. Yes. Give the document date now, 17.06.2023, and currency is INR, and references means anything DUR1, any references, and document type is a SA document. Okay, come to the GL account document header text, that is rent invoice posting. Rent invoice posting. See, this is just testing all of you. Okay, whatever the configurations that you have done, based on that configurations only, GL document postings will be monitored, right? Okay, how they can monitor without any errors, those should be monitored. Yes, take out the rent account. Give the debit or credit and give the amount in currencies. No need to give anything. So if it is asking for the required field only, you can able to give. Okay. Go to the OB57 transaction code, ma'am. Give /n here only. Go to the transaction code OB57. Assign the tolerance group. See, this is a cloud server, right? All of you. I mean, server people will give the same server which was given to the another person and all earlier. Automatically, you will face the errors. Okay, so that is go to the new entries, ma'am. Try to give your user and tolerance group. Every time you need to come back to this OB57 transaction code. Can we see you are seeing the ledger wise postings only, that is leading ledger, right? Company code is assigned to the leading ledger, that is 0L. So accounting principle is assigned to the company code. Based on that thing only, you can able to post the transactions. Yes, you can see it. You are seeing those things only, right? But in ECC, you cannot. I mean, you can
No.
also see the ledgers and leading ledgers in ECC also.
Hana? While we are saving
Yes, hello.
Anjan. Hana?
When we are
Saving
uh,
here, the transfer
uh,
request will be the same, or we
no,
again
no,
it
no,
has been changed.
no, no. We will not going to generate any transfer request. Okay, go to the save button and save it. See, this is just a user assignment. Go to the transaction code EFB50. Give the document date, ma'am. 17.06.2023. Yes, and the reference is anything. And GL account type. Give the GL account. Just try to fill all these things with accounts. Then you can click on the enter. Fill another GL account. Balance should be matched, all of you. Yes, you can click on the enter. Value date is the required field. You can just give the value date also. Yes, click on the enter. Okay, now it is fine, right, all of you. So go to the save button, and if you face any problem regarding with the universal general ledger and all, automatically we will going to see the details. Okay, correct the customizing settings for universal general ledger. Okay, you got the point. Why? Because you have seen the earlier things. Okay, see, this is a demo server, right, all of you, and some of the company codes things are not assigned any delivery. I mean, like ledgers and leading ledgers things and all. Okay, that is why we just get this error. You don't worry, it will take some time, but once you're clear with each and every ledger assignments and all for another company codes only. Okay, so I mean, after the GL postings and all, you do the accounts payables and the accounts receivables postings, right? So on that time you will not going to face any errors. Okay, and open this error, ma'am. Correct the customizing settings for ledger. Wait for 1 minute. I will going to try to take out this snipping tool. For your references only, I'm just taking the screenshot. Why? Because you have to learn few things. These are the scenarios, okay? I mean, this is not a scenario. And I ask the doubt, okay, how you can able to maintain all these things. Will show that. Okay, good. Okay, so check the customizing settings using transaction code. Okay, this FINS underscore custom underscore CONS underscore check underscore P. You can just try to click on this thing, ma'am. FINS underscore custom underscore CONS underscore CHK underscore P. Yes. Click on that thing. Yes. See, all of you, we have green options and we have red options. Red options are particularly deal with the errors, and green options are there is no errors. Okay, I mean there is no any leading ledger or non-leading ledgers errors and all. So correct the customizing settings for ledgers for the universal general ledger. So posting period variant is empty. Oh, posting OE and company code DUR1. Posting period is empty using ledger A to company code. Okay, ma'am, come back, ma'am. Come back. One step back. Yes, go to this, check the customizing settings using transaction. First thing, FINS underscore custom underscore CYNS underscore CHK. Oh, allocation indicator should not be empty. Okay, allocation indicator, current currency conversation settings. Come down, down, down. Okay, currency conversation settings, currency conversation settings. Okay, come back, ma'am. Go to this second settings, ma'am. FINSE underscore custom underscore CYNS underscore CHKP. Go to that thing. Okay. Now what we need to do is posting period variant is empty for a ledger 0E company code DUR1. Okay. What you need to do is, ma'am, go to the FIN, take out the another screen. FINSE underscore ledger. FINSE underscore ledger. Close this thing and go to the new session. Correct the customizing settings for ledger. Close this thing, ma'am. Just minimize this thing. Go to the new session. Ma'am, are you there?
Yes, sir.
ఇది ఏంటి క్లోజ్ అవుతుందా లేకపోతే?
New session opens in America, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not able to see your new session.
But I have opened it, sir.
Okay. Anybody? I mean, all of you are seeing this new session, huh? Okay. I think my net is problem. Okay. Good. Now I got it. Go to the transaction code FINAC_ledger, ma'am. I'm getting too much of lagging. My internet is not good, all of you.
Sir, are you seeing my system, sir?
The data is locked by user can be displayed. Open that screen, ma'am. I mean, FINAC_ledgers and on.
Yes, sir. I already opened it, sir.
Okay. Internet connection is not good for me. Give me 1 second. I will try to connect with hotspot.
Yes, sir.
Open this FINAC_ledger, ma'am.
Sir, I'm already in the screen, sir. FINC_ledger.
I mean, my internet connection is not at all good, so that is why I'm getting late screens. Okay, so go to the transaction, this OE, ma'am, that is why it is in an extension ledger. It is a standard ledger. Ma'am, what you need to do is this ledger type is a standard ledger. This is not an extension ledger. Just give the standard ledger, ma'am. This 0E, commitment and order entry. That one. Open this extension ledger. This is just a standard ledger, ma'am. I'm getting too much of internet logging. Okay, ma'am. Good. Go to the save button and save it and come back to this FB50 transaction code, ma'am. Yes, click on enter, no issue. Okay, go to the continue option, ma'am, and remove the underlying ledger 0L. Yes, go to the save button and save it. Go to the FB50 transaction code, ma'am, once again and post those things. Cancel those things and post those things. See, these are the extension ledgers. Okay, whoever is created this ledgers and all, okay, they have given the extension ledger. Give /n, ma'am, don't worry. And go to the transaction code FB50 once again and try to post the things. If we find same things only, we will assign a posting period variant and fiscal variant based on our company code. Go to the save button, ma'am. Open this, correct the customizing ledgers, ma'am. Open this CONS underscore check underscore P. Those are their errors. They different types of company code errors. This is our company code errors and all. Okay, so posting period is variant is empty. Ledger 0E. Posting period is variant in. Okay, take out the new session, ma'am. I mean, go to that FINSE underscore. Have you opened that thing? For 0E, posting period variant is empty based on our company code. You do one thing, ma'am. So underlying ledger is 0L and ledger type is extension ledger. Okay. Give 0E for the 0E. Just give underlying ledger is 0L and this ledger type is extension ledger. 0E, not 0L. 0L is the leading ledger. No. remove the 0E. For the 0E ledger, underlying ledger is OL. That one. Or you do one thing, ma'am. Ledger, change the ledger type as extension ledger. Change the ledger type as extension ledger. Good. Click on the enter. Automatically underlying ledger will open. Enter. 0L is the main thing. Go to the save button and save it. Go to the save button and save it. Good. If you face any errors, automatically it will coming into the picture, all of you. Please try to take the servers perfectly. Select this 0E, ma'am, and go to the company code settings for the ledgers. Yes. Select this thing and go to the company code settings for the ledgers. Continue. Go to the position and give your company code. Drag it to the right side, ma'am. Okay, posting period variant is empty. So try to give your posting period. See, this is the demo server, right, all of you, and each and everything is particularly assigned with the different types of ledgers. Okay, so that is why S4 HANA is a little bit down for this type of configurations and all. I mean, comparing with ECC. That is not at all good. Why? Because we are having one company code and we are assigning the leading ledgers and all. Okay. So for the order types and all, anything, don't worry. But there is some ledgers. Okay. Commitment and order entries ledgers and all. But that is the, I think so, that is the lowest disadvantage for the SAP S4 HANA. Don't worry, we need to update to post the things and all. We need to update. Go to the save button and save it, ma'am. All of you don't be in a confusion mode. Okay. When it comes to the leading ledger and non-leading ledger configurations and all, I will tell you. Okay, this is just for the testings of the GL. Okay, if I tell each and everything in one class, automatically you will get some confusion. Then next, go to that screen, ma'am, and give /n. Once again, go to the FB50 transaction code. Try to post one more document. Why? Because we have to know whether this error is cleared or not. No. Take out another screen. If you please be in the screen. Why? Because okay, no issue. Give /n. Give /n here also. Yes, come back. Remove this thing. Give /n and go to the transaction code once again, FB50. Why we need to use the / and n, all of you? So to close the current session and to open the new session. Go to the save button, ma'am. Another error will coming into the picture. Same error. Open this thing. Correct the customizing settings for ledgers for the universal general ledger and open the CONS underscore check underscore P. Now you see all of you, one error is resolved. Okay, for 0E it is resolved. Try to understand the point. Then posting period is empty, A2, D2, KT, S2. Okay, go to that screen, ma'am. A2, D2, KT, S2. Go to the another screen, ma'am. FINSE underscore ledger. One error is resolved, all of you. See, same errors you will not going to face. Okay, you will going to face different errors. So when you face the different errors, please try to send the screenshot in this SAP FICO group. Okay, automatically I will going to give you the answers. That is why you need to practice things properly. A2, D2, ST and KS, I think so. A2, take out the A2, ma'am, and go to the company code settings for the ledger. A2 basically dealing with what? Drag it to the right side, ma'am. Drag it to the right side, give your posting period variant. Click on the enter, ma'am, go to the save button and save it. Okay, all of you, these are the system defined ledgers only. So that is why we are getting the errors. You don't worry. Okay. In real time also, no. In real time, we cannot get all these errors. Why? Because see, one user is having the multiple users. So that is why we are getting the errors. They don't assign the proper things for their company code automatically. Whatever the standard system that we have, okay, we will get the errors. Okay, based on the standard ledgers and all. But in real time, you do have only two ledgers, right? Leading ledgers and non-leading ledgers for your servers. See, you are buying this server for 2000 rupees for 3 months access. Okay, but when it comes to the real time and all, I mean, they just spend crores of rupees on the servers, right? Yes, go to the continue option and A2, D2, ma'am. One more important thing is the D2. Ma'am, you can do it, ma'am. Okay, I'm getting late screen. A2, D2, next one. Next one is KT. Sorry, is KT, I think so. The next one is S2, I think so. Ma'am, are you doing the things? చేస్తున్నారా ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
D2 also completed, sir.
Okay, okay. What is this thing? Underlying ledger 0L entered for ledger 0CR. Not the OL, ma'am. That is 0L. Give your company code. Drag it to the right side and give your posting period variant. Ma'am, wait for 1 minute. Underlying ledger OL entered for the ledger. Ma'am, can you remove this? Remove this thing. Go to the 0C. Remove this thing. Go to the 0C. OC. Okay. This is extension ledger. Remove this thing, ma'am. Just give 0L. 0L. Not the OL. OL is not the leading ledger. All of you. 0L is the leading ledger. Click on the enter. Go to the save button and save it. Continue option, ma'am. What is the next error, ma'am? KT is over S2, S3, T2, US. S2, S3, T2, US. S2. Go to the company code settings. Go to the position. Click on the enter. S2 is over and the next one is S3. Continue. Come back, ma'am. S3. S2, S3 is over D2. Next. S3 T2 US. Okay, go to the T2 and US. And take out the US now. Okay, right. No issue, man. Give /n here and go to that screen and close all the screens and go to the transaction code FB50. Go to the save button. See, this document was posted, right, all of you. So all the errors were resolved. Okay. And see, you will going to learn ledger concept. You don't worry. I will try to explain you how we can able to create our own ledger without having the standard ledgers. That is another concept. Okay, we do have a 1 hour class for the ledger concepts also. So if I try to tell you all these concepts, okay, in a proper manner, automatically in interview point of view, you will going to have the details. I mean, you will going to have clarity picture. Okay, see, Durga ma'am is getting some errors. Okay, I mean, she was getting some errors, but in your server, we cannot find these errors. So we can find different types of errors. Okay, you can able to find different types of errors and you need to solve. So please try to share your screen. Share your screenshot automatically. I will give you the link. Okay, so Durga ma'am, he is having some small errors. Okay. But when it comes to your servers, I don't know. So from which persons you have taken the servers and all. Okay, so if it is that perfect server, no need to worry. Okay, you will going to have some leading ledger errors. But when it comes to the another servers, which is having the low cost and all, automatically they will get huge errors. Okay, that is related, particularly related to the accounting principles and all. See, basically for accounting, I mean for company code, if you don't assign the standard accounting principles, you will get a lot of errors. Okay, just assign these things and all, do your proper things. Okay, if you find any errors regarding with SAP S4 HANA particularly, please try to share the screenshot to me. Okay, I will help you out. Okay, all of you. So do your configurations and all. So I will check your things. If you don't do the configurations in SAP S4 HANA, you cannot find out the difference between ECC and SAP S4 HANA, all of you. Okay, so last step is EFBL 3N, line item display of the things. And tomorrow we will move to the accounts payables. Okay, so that is based on the as-is document. So today I will share you the as-is document as well as my client SAP sandbox server configuration. Okay, don't share it to any other person, even your friend also. Don't share it. Okay, so that is client things and all. See why I am sharing this. When it comes to the real-time interview and all, you should not face any difficulties. That is why I am sharing. Okay. Go to the execute option and try to find out the things. See, this is just testing all of you. It is not at all your activity. Okay, that is end user activities and on. But why you are testing the things and on? Why? Because whatever the configurations that you have done, based on that only, a system should respond, right? Okay, I mean for invoice postings and on. So that is why we will just do the testings. Okay, right, all of you. I will just stop this recording, all of you. Please try